Welcome back. The Atrisco Heritage football team's fight to get into the playoffs ended after a courtroom battle Thursday. The team claimed the refs and the New Mexico Activities Association robbed them of a trip to the postseason. The judge told the team their attorneys did not prove that the team was wronged or that the NMAA was unfair. Players even took the stand pleading with the courts to let them play this weekend, but the team claimed it was wrong twice from making the playoffs. First, when refs made a basic mistake and let the clock run out after an incomplete pass in last week's game against St. Pius. Just as Atrisco was about to try a field goal, they were already up by 9 but needed to win by more than 10 to clinch a playoff spot. The Atrisco team says the NMAA didn't make it right. The judge said it wasn't a call for her either.
The plaintiff's asking the court to step into the shoes of the referee of a game, which is really asking the court to become a super referee.
Speed conditioning and,
the judge also said the team's claim that the NMAA's playoff selection system is flawed was not proven. For instance, Atrisco had a better overall record than St. Pius and beat them. Pius made the playoffs. Atrisco did not. And as you can imagine, the players are taking the decision very hard.
you get your passion taken away, it's like ripping out your heart. But I learned something. I learned a lot from all this, you know. That if I ever get that decision to make something right and I have the opportunity to be the authority over it, I ain't gonna go the way they did.
Now, you know, in the defense of the judge, she didn't want to make a precedent, like decide in favor of the team, and then you have all these teams calling in.
Well, yeah, exactly. You know, and then if that happens to that team, then you got other teams. Oh, well, how come we? You know, we didn't beat them by 15 or 14. You know, and we should have a chance too. You know.
What's your take on it as far as
they totally got robbed. You know, but that's the referee crew that night. You know, that's where it unfortunately tok place, and that's where I think it ends. You know, it's just like anything we can banter on and on about it.
I agree with you. I think it's just a bad situation. You know, like what do? You know, the game officials,
definitely
in their hands.
The ball.
They, you know, it didn't work out right. So you have to move on, because now if just like I agree with the judge, like if she did that, decided for them, then you got all these, people calling up from, hey, when I was in 1984, I could have been a state champion, like the guy on Napoleon Dynamite.
Johnny Rico.
We don't want to have that situation. But I do feel bad for Atrisco because they deserve to be in. They deserve to be. They did everything they were supposed to do, and they didn't get in, which is horrible. It's terrible.
It's a horrible way to end the season, you know, especially for those seniors. You gotta definitely give those guys credit for playing well the entire year. 6-4, you know.
And they have something to build on. I mean, this is going to make those guys hungry. Those guys are going to be in the weight room.
Exactly.
They're going to be ready to go.
Exactly.
And so,
but it might come down to the refs. You know, that's the problem. You nip it in the bud there, and we move on.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.